Yo, what's up guys, Slothobell here, and today I'll be talking about how Shrek has directly influenced life today. Before I want to get started, I want to give a shout out to Instagram it's.AlexStark for giving me an idea to do a Shrek video. And you know, here I am, that's exactly what I'm about to do. So Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Alright, so the first thing that Shrek has directly influenced is the government. What about the government is Shrek influenced? Let me guess. Actually, no, I did my research. Let me enlighten you. Everything about this government is influenced by Shrek. You want me to explain? Of course, I will explain. So we have democracy. If you're living in the US, democracy is pretty much everybody votes and everybody gets a say, I guess, but one person kind of is the hierarchy, I guess. I'm not really a government expert, but I know enough to know that Shrek has directly influenced this. The government have got their ideas basically off Shrek. How Shrek would rule a kingdom, how he treats others. For example, the first movie, Shrek said, ogres are like onions, they have layers. You know what else has layers? The government. What government layers are there? Legislative, executive, the other one, judicial. So Shrek, onions, government. So pretty much government is like an onion. Actually, I really like that. Government is like an onion. But anyways, within them, they have more layers. So it's pretty much, so government, and then within that is the 3 different layers. And then also, the way Shrek runs things. How does he run things? Well, if you watch the 3rd movie, he helps the king, or the prince at the time, and then eventually he becomes king. And then he also tries to topple some other kinds of governments, like, for example, Lord Farquaad put an end to that pretty quickly. Prince Charming tried to put an end to Shrek. Could he do that? No. Shrek is too powerful. He just could not be affected. Alright guys, another reason why Shrek influences everyday life is, of course, disease control. You know what Shrek is the #1 king at in movie 1? Isolation. He actually isolates himself from all the other villagers. Some of you guys think, oh, it's because nobody liked him. Oh, he's an ogre. He kind of says that, but no, it's because he wanted to isolate and he didn't want to get any diseases. So maybe be like Shrek, stay home. But yeah, so Shrek is pretty much the king of isolation. And even after, like, he doesn't go out much. He stays inside. I mean, he goes out every once in a while, of course, on a big adventure, you know, save the princess, no biggie. Other movies, go to the princess's house. That also is, like, pretty good. So, disease control. You know what he does? He's very sanitary. Actually, yes, he is very sanitary. No, he teaches you to do what not to do. He takes baths in mud, which is actually my next point. Another thing Shrek has directly influenced. Wow, I already used that in that opening. Okay, so and Shrek has also influenced self-care. What does he do? Mud baths. You know what we do? Not me, I don't do it. Some people do mud baths. They say it's therapeutic, it helps unage yourself, is that what it's called? He helps save your skin. It undoes the wrinkles. What else does it do? It makes you feel young again. You know how old Shrek is? Older than you. That's my answer, because I really have no clue how old Shrek is. But I'm assuming he's old, as he looks pretty big. He is very big. I think he's pretty tall. I saw something where he said he's like 8 feet or something, but I'm not sure if that's true, because then Donkey and the other people would also be like 7 feet. So I'm not too sure about that one. But he also eats bugs, which is pretty much, he skips a whole level on the energy chain. Instead of eating bugs, all right, so normally it goes, the bugs eat the plants. All right, no, it starts at the sun, and then it goes down to the plants and photosynthesis and stuff, the energy transfers, and then the bugs come along and eat that. And then normally like a frog will eat that, and then like a rabbit will eat the frog, and then a wolf will eat the rabbit, and then we'll eat the wolf, or something like that. But instead, Shrek directly cuts out 2 of those whole energy lots, and he goes straight for the bugs. If that's not big brain, I really don't know what is. Like, that's literally the most... He's smart. I mean, he could just eat the plants, but he needs some meat, Big man. Woo! He needs to eat. My man needs to eat. Alright guys, final way Shrek influences everyday life is, of course... Do you want me to say it or no? No? Too bad, you don't get a choice. It's my video, but it's for you guys, so I will say it, so you're welcome. Is actually, of course, the Shrek culture. What is Shrek culture? Well, if you don't know, you are missing out on a Shrektacular time. Shrekening. Shrektastic Shrekening. Of course, I went through one of my years in life, and I literally didn't go a day without saying the word Shrek. And I think that really impacted me as a whole, as a person, who I am today. Why am I here? Why am I in my room? Shrek has brought me here. You know how many people have watched a Shrek video at all? More than one. Because I know I have, and I know Shrek has a huge fan base. There's Shrek cons, which are pretty interesting. I might have to go one year. Maybe I'll take you guys along. Shrek Fest giveaway. Guys, like the video, subscribe, and I'll give you 2 tickets to Shrekathon. I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know how much Shrekathon tickets are, but they're probably like 30, maybe 30. It will go at 30. But that's not the point. Actually, that is the point. If Shrek is popular enough to have Shrekathons, like Shrek marathons, whatever, anything Shrek related, then he is popular enough to he's pretty much a cult leader at this point. There's literally Shrek cults. I'm not in a Shrek cult, by the way. Not yet. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe. I'll think of it. I'll have to put some heavy consideration into my Shrek future. But what about Shrek? He's influential. Honestly, I think people could probably put Shrek in like a mayor document vote, and people will be like, he has some good points, I'll vote for him. Exactly, like he's pretty simplest. He does what he wants. He just eats bugs. He mud baths. He takes care. He's a family man, of course. He actually, I could have brought that out a whole separate point. He brought up the way families are raised today. Who's the first one to have multiple kids? Shrek. Shrek was the first ogre, I guess. Shrek is also like ascended. That's why I like to leave you guys off today. Shrek is ascended. That's it. Thank you for watching the video. Share if you want your friends to know how Shrek has influenced their life, or if it is going to be me. I don't know. Just subscribe.